Howdy! If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If not, welcome back. Little different video this afternoon. Usually I talk about the dogs or my cat or some combination thereof. But little different subject. Several of my friends and I like to go to trivia night. And we're pretty good, if I say so myself. We win pretty often. So we always have our photograph taken when we win. And I've been coming up with different ideas on doing a little Photoshop work to spice up our photo to put on Facebook. So this video is actually for one of my friends. Jerry was kind of curious how I did the process. So you're going to get to see how I use Photoshop to make the videos for posting on the Facebook. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, leave a like and a comment, and if you don't, please don't dislike it, because that'll hurt my feelings. And you don't want to hurt an old hillbilly's feelings now, do you? I bet somebody wants to hurt my feelings just because I'm an old hillbilly. Hey, Jerry, instead of just showing you the intermediate results on my little Photoshop work, I thought I'd just recreate it for you so you could see step by step how it's done. I hope you enjoy it. So here we have Photoshop, and that's obviously the program I use. So the first thing we'll take a look at is our photo that we took after winning the trivia contest. So there we go. So the first step is Photoshop works in layers, so I always duplicate the original layer just so I've got it. Now, Photoshop is non-destructive if you do it correctly, so I could back up in the history and not really need to worry about it, but by making a duplicate layer, then I've got what I want. So first thing to do here, obviously I don't want any of this background here, so I will select subject, and that's a worthless message. So as you see, it did a pretty good job selecting the subject, but we cut Chris's head off here, so that ain't good. What I can do, however, to fix that, I'm just going to zoom in here a little bit and do a couple of minor corrections. So I'm going to select the lasso tool up here, and with that I'm actually going to take out some selection and add others in. So I'm going to push a little key down here, the option key, and then just trace out this around their shoulders to get rid of that little extra background that it did not remove. And it cut out some of her hair, but we're not going to worry about that. And we will get rid of the background between you and Chris. And I'm just drawing with my trackpad, so it's a little bit imprecise. If I had a tablet connected to the computer, that would obviously be better. Now also I see over here, pardon me, we've got a little problem under my arm, so we'll take care of that. And that was pretty good, but I had a little wiggle there on my trackpad, so we'll go in and clean that up. And that's the nice thing about it. You can keep making your corrections as long as you need to. And let's see, we'll clean this up just a little bit here. So that's not too bad. Now we're getting down to some problems. So getting down to some problems, part of my hand is missing here. So instead of subtracting, we're going to add back in now. So we'll just go around here. And I don't know that this is really that critical, because my hand may be hidden behind the president when I get through anyway, but we'll see. So we added that, and we'll add this around. I can't remember if my hand is obscured by the president or not. Like I said, it. So as I say, I just wanted to show you how it's done. So hopefully you will enjoy the process. And if not, then sue me for the loss of your time. Let's see here. So we need to get rid of a little smidgen there. And we need to add, so it done took out my elbow. Whoops, there you go. I definitely had a wiggle woggle there. We'll just close that off and go back and get it while we're at it. Whoop. There we go, got rid of that. Do need to get rid of a little smidgen there. Didn't quite get it. That's pretty close. So now we'll go back to adding. And of course, since this is just for Facebook anyway, it ain't that big a deal. And that got my arm in fairly decent shape there. And get everything. Yeah, I'm going for the old hippie look here. And let's see, we missed a little smidgen of your head there. And we'll take out this little smidgen of the wall showing behind you. And that's looking pretty good. And we'll get the little bit of Chris's shoulder it missed there. I might should invest in one of those pads. I forget what the name of them is, but it's basically an electronic pad that takes the place of your trackpad, but it's got a stylus on it, so you can draw freehand instead of. This is kind of like signing your name on a computer pad. So as you can see, it ain't that great, but I can go back and correct what I miss. So it's not that big a deal. And actually, if I do it in smaller segments, that might be a possibility of making it a little easier. We don't want to give Chris a cauliflower ear there, so we'll try to get most of it showing. And get this part up here. Yep, didn't get it all. We'll go back. We'll keep doing it till we got it. And that's looking pretty daggum good. Add a little smidgen there. And take out that little smidgen there. Now you do have to be careful while you're doing this, because if you accidentally click your mouse, or your trackpad in my case, while you are not holding down one of the keys either to add or subtract from the selection, then it will erase your entire selection, and that is annoying. And I've done that a time or two. Okay, so that's got this looking pretty good as far as I can see. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy it with a Command C and then paste it with a Command V, and we will get rid of the background and the front ground. And there you go. So that's got us cut out. So we can park this for a little bit here. And now we'll go get the president. So here we go. Here is the original photo I used of the president. And as you can see, he's got, that's Lutnick there. I don't know who that is. Obviously one of his advisors. But in any case, as before, I'm just going to kind of park this behind that to get it out of the way. As before, I will make a copy so that I could get back to it if I want to. And here we're going to do a little bit different. Yeah, actually, I think I'll just go ahead and select subject again, see what it does. I don't remember exactly how I did it before. So yeah, it's got the guys there along with the president. We don't want that. We do want to get all of the president's chair in there. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And that's looking okay. They could put a higher quality photo on their government website if they did. I got this off the White House website. And let's try to make that a little smoother along the top of his chair. And we'll cut out that one little bump right there. It doesn't look too bad. It certainly won't look too bad by the time it all gets put on Facebook. Okay, so that's got his chair selected. So we're going to zoom in here a little bit. And I'm just going to deselect both of the other guys. I got to look up and see who this is. I'm pretty sure that's Lutnick there. But whoever it is, he's going bye-bye in our photo. And we'll get rid of this one over here, whoever he is. And now what I've got to do is select the rest of the president's desk. So we will go for the plus. Coco, I wish you'd quit licking my foot. That's making it a little difficult. She's a bad girl. Lay down, Coco. Whoops. Got to get the proclamation in there. Okay. And let's zoom in a little bit and see what I need to clean up. The other thing this is doing for me, Jerry, is you asked me how long it took me to do this thing, and I told you I figured about 20 minutes. I don't know. We'll find out because I can look and see how long the recording is when I get through with this. And we need to deselect this up here. Actually, I could use the little magnetic lasso. I wasn't thinking there. So this will make it a little bit easier. So deselect this mess here. All right, so I got that. And let's see if we can do a little better job on his chair. Yeah, magnetic lasso does help. Alrighty, we're getting there. Should have gone with the magnetic lasso from the beginning. Another case of coulda, shoulda, woulda. And I don't know if I'm being too picky worrying about all these little corners or not, but if you're going to do it, you might as well do it. Well, it doesn't look like the magnetic lasso wants to go outside the frame, so we'll switch to the lasso tool to get that. There we go. And that's got all the desk. And I don't know what this is down here, something obviously. I did not bother to erase that in the original photo that I posted to Facebook, and probably won't erase it this time, although who knows, I might. And let's see here. So everything's good down there. Not too bad around the desk, looks okay. And let's see, we'll go back to the magnetic lasso here. And erase this little bit here. Help if I click the trackpad to get it started, wouldn't it? Okay, that's actually looking pretty dadgum good. We will try to get this little notch here in the telephone. There we go, that looks good. Might as well get rid of this here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let's zoom out and see what it looks like. Okay, so this will be our front layer on the final photo. So we're going to copy this and paste it. And over here, I'm just going to name this front layer. And this will come behind. So at this point, we got the president there. And now I need to get rid of Lutnick and the other dude. So we'll go back to just the lasso tool, and we'll select subject again, which should get rid of Lutnick and the other dude. But here we're going to take Coco, lay down. I've already taken you outside. I'm busy, young lady. Lay down, lay down, lay down. Okay, so we got the president saved there, and let's see here. Coco, hush it up. Whiny dogs. I take care of them, but sometimes they can be a little aggravating. Coco! I know damn well you're not hungry. You've been fed 3 times already today. You've had 2 treats, and you're distracting me. Coco, hush it up. The 20 minutes I told you before did not include dog distractions because they weren't aggravating me the last time I did this. Coco, lay down. Come on up here. What is your little dog problem? Have you got a dog problem? It is a dog problem, isn't it? Yes, it's a dog problem. You're a dog. That's your problem. Yes. You're a girl dog, which means you're especially annoying. Pay attention to Sebastian. He's down there being quiet. Yes, he is. You're just fussy girl. Okay, so we got this outlined on both of them. And previously I did each dude individually, but I'm using generative fill to erase them. And I don't have to give it any instructions, because if you don't, it figures you're wanting to erase something. So let's see how it comes out. We'll scratch Coco's belly for her for a minute here. Came out pretty dadgum good, I think. So there we go. Now, what we want to do now is put Coco back down, and hopefully she'll hush up. Sebastian, I'm not picking you up. Just lay down. Okay, so we got that. So we got the front layer, we got generative fill, so I can turn the, I forgot. So I've got these two layers working together here. Sometimes my brain skips a beat. So I have to combine these two layers, and there's a keyboard command to do that. So we'll call this background. And so that's got that. So we'll turn on the front layer again. Let's see if that yeah, that made a little difference there. The phone popped in. So the generative fill got rid of a little bit of that telephone, but that's okay. And I think I saw something. Yeah, it kind of messed with his desk over there also. But that's on the front layer, so that's good. Okay, so that's got that. And what I need to do now is go back to my other photo, and all I need from this photo is just our layer. So I will grab that and copy it over to this photo, and there we go. Now that's a problem, don't you think? It's a little big, but I knew that already. The resolution on the photo that I had taken of us was much larger than the president's photo. So we're going to have to do a transform here to shrink our photo so that it fits with the president. We're getting there. So how's that? Looking pretty good, I think. About right there. I think that looks good. Now also, I think the exposure on our photo is a little dark, so we'll go in here and oops, I gotta finish with my transform first. There we go. So we'll go in here and we will adjust the shadows and highlights, and it did an automatic adjustment for me there. And actually, frankly, I think the auto adjustment looks pretty dadgum good. So there you go. And then all I had to do was just put the text in. So take a second to put the text in. And we'll go about 48 points. I don't even remember what I said. Let me pull up the other photo here. Well, oh, there it is. I got a bunch of crap on my computer. It took me a minute to find it. Actually, instead of doing that, I'm just going to be lazy, and I'll go get the one I did previously, which is right here, and I'll just grab the text off of that, put it there, and we can close that one now and put the text up here. And what's that other text behind me there? Whoops, got the wrong dadgum layer. Move that back where it was. Oh, that's that other text. We don't need that layer, so get rid of it. And move this one down a little bit. That's about where it was. So there you go. So that's it. I don't have any idea how long I've taken. So I hope you enjoyed watching the process. And like I say, if you're bored out of your head and feel that it was not worth it, then you can sue me for your lost time, and maybe I'll pay for the burger the next time we go up to Tail of the Dragon to drive on the dragon and eat at the Topoco Lodge. So other than that, anybody else that's watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. And if not, then sorry for wasting your time, but please don't sue me.